Let's talk about quality. Let's talk about the dealing with the inner voice here. When you read a poet's work, it can get very intimidating. It's like I'm trying to write a fiction book right now, and when I read good fiction, I'm like, oh my God, my writing sucks. Let's just put it into context of why we're writing here. We're writing for self-expression. So when you're writing it down, this voice will go, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks, right? And potentially worst thoughts. Don't listen to it. Just write and go. For one, you don't have to show anyone. Two, you don't have to compare it to anyone because, tastes are, completely subjective. So what you like, someone else will hate and vice versa. And it's not a competition. It's about getting it out. Art, pure self-expression is just that. So when you're writing it, don't listen to that voice that's telling you to stop. There's this, a lot of writers' quotes. It's like that little voice, that's the voice of the devil. That's the voice of self-doubt. That's the voice of atrophy. Ignore that. Resistance, whatever, right? Just get it down. I'm going to read you a couple of my poems now, and there's a chance that it might intimidate you in the sense of like, oh, I couldn't do that sort of thing. Okay, fine. I couldn't write the poems that you're going to write. I don't want you to listen to what I'm going to do and go, oh, I couldn't do that. 5 years ago, I couldn't do that. It's not about the skill level. I look at the poetry that I wrote years ago, and like from a technical perspective, I'm like, oh, I could make that better. I'm not going to bother rewriting or anything like that, but I look at it and I'm like, oh, I could do it better. Now, from a technical writing perspective, my grasp of language is better. But the act of writing it when I did, for one, got me better at writing, but two, it was the form of self-expression. Those are the words that came out in the way that they came out then. And if I had have compared it to my future writing or to other people's writing, I would never have started. So like I said, you don't need to share it with anyone. It's just you. Ignore that voice and get it out on the page. And you can always fix it in post, right? If you want to get it to a level where you can share it with people, don't have to. But if you do, it doesn't have to come out perfect first time. It might, but likely is that you're going to come out and you're going to play with it and you're going to express it. Yeah?